In the last video, we talked about how this world is already a perfect design if you really look at the grand scheme of things, and that how the present is your point of power, because every single moment you get to decide which route you're going, which script you're going to take. So for example, just now when the monkey took my mic, I could have fought him, but I didn't. So look, if I fought with him, maybe you wouldn't be seeing this video right now. Maybe I would be in the clinic or hospital. Monkeys are here again. Hi. No. It's just my crystal. It's crystal. There's nothing. It's crystal. No, nothing. Nothing. They took my crystal. It's not food, yeah. Oh, they took my crystal. No, that's my crystal. Oh, no, it's cannot eat one. Cannot eat lah. See? I hope it still stays here. Okay, let me start. No food. Is that the lamb crystal? Yeah, see? I'm not getting that back. That's my favorite crystal, by the way. Don't swallow it, please. Anyway, let's get started. So, there's nothing. There's nothing. See? No. There's nothing. No. Nothing. No. No food. No food. No food. Look my mic. Not food. Not food. You know what? I'll just get that later. So yeah, I tend to talk to animals. I think they could understand. So in the previous video, now I'm just looking at my mic to decide which script you're going, and well, I'm just so distracted. I want to go get my mic right now. Will he laugh? Is he behind me? Yeah. He's sneaky. I'm not going to fall to the trap. You see, his friend is all over at the opposite side. Hey, you should go with your friend, you know. Like, they're there. What? Okay. How come you're still here? Is he still here? Okay. I'll get back later. Luckily, I bought my wet tissue today. After we know about this knowledge, what should we do with it? I mean, they left. I go take. I didn't want to get my crystal here. Then it's just like an intuition that I should bring it with me in a plastic bag. So I think here all the monkeys just thinks that, you know, everything in the plastic bag is a food. Clean now, I hope. So this knowledge that this world is not exactly as it seems. Everything is man-made. The economy, the words itself, the meaning of words that we use, that we argue about, like banana or banana. Oh, it started raining. I guess, is this it? Wait, maybe the clouds can go away. Preparing myself in case it rained. Because It looks very bright over there. What if I shoot like this? Is it bad? So here's what happened to me, and I suspect that it will happen to you too. So for the first day when we found this out, everything seems more magical, and the world makes much more sense now. That how come, psychic exists, how come you keep seeing the same number again and again on the clock on your phone with the car plates on the road, and then why are people so weird? For 2 days you were dissociated, you are different. Traffic doesn't really bother you. Your mom saying the same old thing doesn't really annoy you. In fact, you find it funny that she keep repeating the same thing. Then suddenly 3 days later, the person you're texting took 6 hours to text you back. By dinner, you have an entire story written out on why he did what he does. Something fishy about him. Could he be seeing another girl? You know what I mean. We get into character again. A month later, you are in the same conversation, same arguments, engaged in the same old patterns, perhaps with a new face. Yes, you can see the whole design from up there. You can even detach for a while, but you can't live up there forever. Not until you have attained awakening. So with that, what do you do with this knowledge? The answer is simple. Start playing the game. And how do you win? As simple. And it's also my favorite slogan, do your best, but don't take things too seriously. Never take things too seriously. If life is a game, it has rules. And it is not hidden. It's just not written anywhere. Most of us end up not finding it, and therefore losing the game. End up having lots of regrets in life. Rule 0. You never see the full world. You see your randle of it. The subconscious filters through 11 million bits of information per second. That means the tiny little hum coming from your AC, feeling of your ring finger touching the phone, and the temperature of air going through your left nostril. All of this information are registered into your subconscious mind, and that filter decides what world you perceive. Because when it reaches your conscious mind, only 40 bits of information per second you perceive. I think it stops raining. Oh. And the way it filters is through your emotions, your belief system, your current state that you are in, and what your brain registers as your main focus. And those filters decide the world that you see, and the world that you see decides the decision that you make, and those decisions decide your life. Two people can go through the exact same situation, grow up the exact same way, but come out very differently. Rule 1. Every level arrives with a mission, and every mission has a final boss. Rule 2. The difficulty of the mission is set at exactly how much you can carry. It will feel like too much, but it has never once been too much. All the trial you went through is exactly the right difficulty that you need to level up, but you haven't tried before, so you thought you couldn't, but you can. That's how it makes you grow every single time. Rule 3. Fail it and it responds with another boss in a different skin. You could quit the job with the manager who make you feel small, even move to another city, perhaps even change industry, and then there it is, another colleague in your department. Not the exact same personality, but the exact same situation, the exact same feeling triggers inside you. And you could have a friend who take and require a lot of time, and you gave unconditionally once a time, but then you decided it's too much, and you stopped texting her again, knowing that you were used the whole time because you were too nice. So you did it right once. Now the game tests you again, second time. It was peaceful for a while until you met your boyfriend, who take not as much, but definitely in an imbalanced manner with what he could give. So then you question, why is this happening again? I'm destined to be used like this because I'm such a pushover. I'm such a people pleaser. As you notice the pattern, that's the first step. Nothing is really punishing you. Every level is very patient. It could occur for a really long time, over a period of 20, 30 years. the same mission, same level, the same pattern and same loop until the thing that it wants to show you gets seen. The part of you, the need of you that wasn't fulfilled, that you kept on looking for external people and resources to fill it, and it gets empty. To overcome it, you have to find the underlying need of yours that wasn't being met and heal it yourself by providing it to yourself. So if the missions keep coming, what are the winning conditions? So here comes the purpose of this game. It's for you to open up the entire map of the world. And the world is you. What I found was one sentence written in so many different languages across culture, across different beliefs. Socrates, know thyself. Lao Tzu said, knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. The Upanishads, Tat Tvam Asi. The thing you are searching for is the thing doing the searching. The Sufis carry a line that says, whoever knows himself knows his Lord. Jesus in the Gospel of Thomas, if you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. And the Buddha spent 40 years teaching people to sit down and watch their mind, which is the same instruction. Know yourself first before you know the world. So answer this honestly, how much do you know yourself? Or do you only know other people's interpretation of you? Now, that is really normal. That's where we all started before we start to look within. So now, if you picture your map, it's mostly black. You might know your strength, you might know your weaknesses, but do you know your wounds? Do you know what brings forth your triggers? Do you know what causes the emotions to rise? What fears do you have that you take as intuition that affects your decision, that keeps you going back into the same old loop? And you can't really get to know yourself by asking others. You can know yourself through two ways. One is that you should at least know your setting. The clothing that you come here with, the things that you pack in the luggage with you here, that would be your stats, but it's adjustable. Anything like your horoscope, your numerology, your 八字, your MBTI, but that's changed, MBTI changes. At least we let you know your strength, so you can use them, you can strengthen them. You know what you do better than anyone else. Are you good with the logic? Are you good with researching? Or are you good with creatives, the arts? Sometimes people don't naturally are attuned to their talent and they find themselves in the wrong job that makes them feel so unfulfilled, but they couldn't tell why. And then there is the flaws. And the flaws is kind of like the hint for your mission. The flaws is there for you to rise above them, to improve them, and to dissolve them. So then you become whole. You know, if you are naturally like more stubborn or like you are naturally more emotional, you could like regulate them, you could watch more videos about it. So these are the settings that you can play with. But then there are the deeper ones. And the trap is that they feel so identical as you from the inside. And many people mistake that as themselves, as identity, which is why so many people say, this is just how I am, I can't do anything about it, I can't be changed. These are the actual demons hiding within you that is causing all the triggers. Why are all this important? Because before you truly know yourself, you are not the one in control. External circumstances can always predict what you're about to do, what your reactions are. Before you tweak these settings of your own, you are still under the control of the system. For example, if your setting is a person who will get angered by a driver who cut them off, so you will always honk 3 times. Today, the system needs someone who will get triggered whenever they get honked to be angry that day. So then they could bring the angry mood back to the spouse to, trigger the spouse. Every mission could be stacked. That's just, what I made up. But yeah, so then because you are predictable, the universe arranged you to be there, arranged the other person to cut you off, you honk 3 times, the person get mad. So both of you are under the arrangement of whatever the system gives you. So that all those keep happening until you decide to take control and to solve that hidden wound coded within you. And all this are explained by neuroscience. Your brain's first job is to keep you alive, and it is extremely good at it. So happiness, joy, your fulfillment is not in the equation, it's not the priority at all. And learn what was dangerous when you are really young, when you couldn't fight back, you couldn't earn, you couldn't leave. So it registered whatever that kept you safe as the immediate reaction. When you are 6 and you're excited to see your mom's coming back home, but she has had a long day, so your greeting weren't met with warmth or a smile. Instead, she was cold as a child because your cognitive isn't developed yet. So a 6-year-old child wouldn't think that, oh, mom is having a bad day today. The 6-year-old thinks that, oh, am I doing something wrong? Maybe I'm too much. So she learns how to be quiet, protect herself, and with repetition, quietness and withdrawal, avoidance become registered as your first reaction whenever something makes you feel like you are being too much. Anything that could lead to you feeling not good enough, be it failing at something, speaking up your truth, and then not being accepted. Any of that threats, even though it hasn't happened yet, would cause you to withdraw and avoid confrontation. You could lose your loved ones because instead of present your feelings and reach an understanding to solve an issue, you withdraw to your safety because that's where you are most comfortable. And you'd say, that's just how I am. I don't know why, I just couldn't react at the moment. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Now you're aware that you have two minds. One is your conscious mind, another your unconscious mind. To change your life is to know yourself, and to know yourself is to make your unconscious conscious so that you can finally take the director's seat of your life. There's two ways you can do that. You can either do it by yourself through journaling. So whenever you have emotions rising up, you can first give yourself 10 seconds before you react. Watch your emotions and watch what is requiring from you. When do you first felt it? Did a memory shows itself? What is the need of you that wasn't fulfilled back then? Knowing that what you have to do is to complete that need of your younger self at that time. It's for you as an adult now who is perfectly capable of earning, of taking control of living situation that you don't like, to tell your protective parts that you are strong now and you can take it from here. So the second way is to go to therapy. This is the work that I do, the realign, where we go to your subconscious and find out the root cause of your problems, of your patterns repeating, and we solve it there. And as you are able to communicate and work together with your subconscious, you will slowly realize all the conflicting actions, the conflicting thoughts will slowly fade away as your subconscious, who really loves you and wholeheartedly just want to protect you, now relieve itself from the protector position, and your whole body and heart and your mind now moves along with you and support you towards your goal and destination. That is the key, guys. I offer free clarity calls down the link below because I would love to talk to you guys to know whether you actually need the session or it's just something where you need someone to talk to gain some clarity essentially. Because sometimes being able to sort out, your thoughts is the only thing you need. So here's what actually happened. When you resolve and dissolve that wound, you start to get in control whenever the same triggers happen. So now you regain that part of the map that you couldn't see before. Before that, you might be blocking yourself out from help of others, honest communication that could lead you to see that people are actually kinder than you expect them to be, or that could lead you to see that you have so much more potential than you thought you have, that you actually can. So it opens up your world a little bit at a time as you resolve all the wound within you. And here's where you want to get into the conscious job that gets you step by step towards the goal. The goal setting, the manifestation, but the science of manifestation is in the action. And now you finally trust yourself. You trust that you have the capacity and the capability to take on whatever challenges that comes your way. And that is the single most important traits for you to be successful. Oh, I started to have lightning, so I better go soon. So lastly, as you have resolved all this and you know all the tricks and the cheat codes, now is for you to just enjoy the game and participate in life. Participation is what allows you to meet all the final bosses, to clear a level and to upgrade yourself all the way up to the top. And you who started as a character, now slowly tweak your settings one by one. Rise up level by level until you become unstoppable. You now hold the pen, and life can truly be by your design. You cannot fail at life. The only thing you can fail is to notice how significant you already are.